A 23-year-old died from his injuries after being hit by a car here on 5 Mile Road where the sidewalk cuts off. I'm your West Boise neighborhood reporter, Jessica Davis, talking with Boise police about how often this happens, how it compares to last year, and the efforts underway to increase pedestrian safety.
Over the last span of several years, last year was the year that we really spiked in the number of fatalities that we saw.
Boise police responded to more than a dozen pedestrian-involved accidents in 2024, 2 turning fatal, including one just this week on 5 Mile Road. The only other pedestrian fatality this year was in November when a man was run over by several cars on Overland Road. Compared to 2023, the number of pedestrian-involved accidents was close at 12, but 7 of those were deadly.
Pedestrians and bicyclists are some of our most vulnerable population on the roadways, and when a car ends up hitting either one of those two things, it can be very, very serious injury or deadly, and so that interaction is what we really want to avoid.
Boise police tell me Cloverdale Road here in West Boise was one of the areas where they saw a lot of problems, so they took action to improve pedestrian safety.
We found one section of Cloverdale where there wasn't good lighting. And so we've worked closely with the Ada County Highway District in trying to get some lighting in that area so that pedestrians are more easily seen by motorists and those sorts of things.
As I previously reported, pedestrian improvement efforts are also underway along State Street in Northwest Boise. And the city is working on plans to create a pedestrian pathway near Federal Way and Broadway. Will says although pedestrian fatalities are down from last year, motorcycle fatalities are up. These accidents often involving high speeds and aggressive driving.
A lot of them have been single vehicle or single motorcycle crashes where they've run off the road, and that's going to come down to either a lack of experience of riding, and so they may enter a curve maybe a little too fast and they're not able to negotiate that curve, or they're just driving way more aggressive than they should be.
If you're concerned about specific traffic issues, you can contact the Boise Police Department and they'll send a motorcycle officer to investigate the area to see what exactly is going on. I'm your West Boise neighborhood reporter, Jessica Davis, reporting for Idaho News 6.